Food at Market Square, the freshest and best selection of seafood, fish, and gourmet gifts on the coast.
Fibromyalgia is a debilitating disease that affects millions of people. Treatments are limited, and the disease oftentimes leaves patients feeling hopeless, almost like their life is over. But some patients say that is changing thanks to a local doctor's innovative treatment. Karen Abernathy has more on tonight's Health Watch report.
The patients we spoke with call the treatment a miracle that is giving them their lives back. Tonight, we talked to some of those patients and their doctor about this life-changing procedure. If you've ever questioned the seriousness of fibromyalgia, just listen to the patients who suffer from it.
It actually hurt to brush my hair. My scalp hurt. The tips of my toes hurt. Everything. And I lived on pain medication.
Whenever I ended up in the emergency room from feeling like my skin was on fire, and that night my parents actually had to pick me up and tote me and put me in the vehicle and take me to the emergency room because my legs wouldn't even hold me up. And I was in terrible agony.
Amy Thompson and Robin McDuffie are just two of thousands who suffer with fibromyalgia. For several years, this illness has robbed them of a normal life.
I was completely bedridden. I had already had to sign guardianship to my mother of my child because I couldn't get up off the couch to take care of her.
But those days appear to be behind them, thanks to neurologist and pain specialist Dr. Matthew Wlox. Dr. Wlox says he stumbled across this treatment a year and a half ago while taking care of two patients with herniated discs who also happened to have fibromyalgia.
I noticed patients were improving with the epidural steroid injections, and I just was thinking, well, why would they get better for the fibromyalgia? And so it was not, I didn't start doing epidurals because I came up with a theory. I came up with the theory because the epidurals were helpful.
The treatment is epidural steroid injections in the spine, a standard therapy for herniated discs.
They reported to me that their fibromyalgia symptoms, in those specific areas were improved. So I just kind of thought, well, it's such basically a desperate situation because nothing really works, that there's let's try it.
And so far, he says it has worked on nearly every fibromyalgia patient he has treated.
I'm treating inflammation within the spinal canal.
And that treatment is getting rid of debilitating fibromyalgia pain and giving Amy her life back.
I have a 1-year-old son I take care of. I'm able to do my household stuff. I'm holding a job. I have a normal life now.
Amy has been pain-free without any additional treatments or pain medication for 3 months.
I think I'm almost like 100% cured.
This is a standard epidural except for just the fact that I do them at specific sites.
Robin is a relative newcomer in Dr. Wlox's office, but she's already seeing results from the treatments.
I'm getting progressively better.
That's it, right there. Was that tender?
The procedure itself is certainly not without pain, but once it's over...
After I get off the table, I sit in the recovery room and give me about 5 minutes and I feel like a whole new person.
I'm just like everybody else until I understood it. These patients have been misunderstood and people haven't taken them as serious as I think they should now, and to be able to help them and such, and after knowing what they've been through, it's just neat. It's really a neat thing.
And it is amazing. Dr. Wlox says he believes the benefits of this procedure far outweigh the risks. He is currently treating more than 50 fibromyalgia patients, but that number is growing, Jeff.
All right, good news. Thanks, Karen. Mike has your 4th of July forecast and tonight's weather as well, plus tomorrow.